Aviation. Please join me to welcome the Minister of Aviation, Mr. Festus Keyamo, who is also a senior advocate of Nigeria. Keep clapping, please, until he gets here.
Thank you very much. Last year when this event held here, 7th Avenue, my DG made me a very beautiful suit, green suit, to reflect the occasion. Very beautiful suit. But this year, because of climate change, I didn't see any suits. I think the climate change affected the account. Please, my brother in cabinet, my colleague, and my permanent secretary, allow me to adopt the protocols earlier established here. We apologize for rushing this program a bit because we didn't know that the Federal Executive Council was going to hold back-to-back today. So we held one yesterday, and today we are continuing the Federal Executive Council, and we have so many memos from aviation to be moved at the council, and we have to be seated before 12 when Mr. President walks in. We're 11 here, so we have to do that before 11:30. So it is great honor and privilege for me to stand before you today to deliver the keynote address at this year's public presentation of the seasonal climate prediction. I commend the management and staff of the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NiMET's, for their unwavering commitment to providing accurate and actionable weather and climate information, cornerstone for our nation's socio-economic development. The theme of this year's presentation, which is the role of early warnings towards a climate-resilient aviation industry for sustainable socio-economic development, could not be timelier. As climate change continues to reshape our continent, the aviation industry faces increasing challenges, from erratic weather patterns to growing frequency of extreme events which directly impact airline operations. Adverse weather, thunderstorms, squalls, wind shear, heavy rainfall, flash floods, sandstorms, dust haze, fog, etc. are some of the greatest challenges in aviation, resulting in flight delays, injuries, economic losses, including loss of lives and properties. Aviation is a weather-sensitive sector. Decisions on flight plans, takeoff and landing are not made without first considering the weather conditions. The International Air Transport Association, IATA, reported that a global flight delay due to weather conditions has been on the increase, jumping from 11% in 2012 to 30% of total flight delays in 2023. According to ICAO, while turbulence have long been a leading cause of injuries in flight, scientific evidence suggests that there may be more severe weather patterns brought about by climate change, which could lead to more turbulence-related accidents. This highlights the increasing negative impact of weather and climate on the aviation industry. Early warning systems, backed by robust climate predictions, are essential to overcoming these challenges and ensuring safety, efficiency, and sustainability of air navigation business. NiMET's SCP plays a pivotal role in this regard. It empowers stakeholders with the knowledge to anticipate and adapt to climatic changes, ensuring that aviation operations remain uninterrupted and their lives and properties are safeguarded. Furthermore, an enhanced resilient aviation sector contributes to broader socio-economic goals, including trade facilitation, tourism, and regional connectivity. The SCP document we are unveiling today is a critical tool for informed decision-making. It offers insights into expected weather and climate patterns, equipping various sectors with the foresight needed to plan, mitigate risk, and harness opportunities. Agriculture, disaster risk management, health, marine operations, transport, and especially aviation are among the many domains that will benefit from this invaluable resource and advisory. Timely climate predictions will enable inter alia farmers to optimize farming schedules, thereby improving the nation's food system security, disaster managers to prepare for emergencies and minimize risk, and health authorities to anticipate disease outbreaks linked to weather and climate variations. These underscore the interconnectedness of weather, climate, and socio-economic resilience. Over recent years, we have continued to observe unprecedented weather patterns that have tested our preparedness and resilience. From consistent warmer than normal temperatures to flash floods, the extremes of our climate are increasingly evident. These events serve as reminders that we must remain vigilant and proactive. We must continue to invest in sustainable practices, strengthen our infrastructure, and support communities that are most vulnerable to climate change impacts. Our seasonal climate predictions are not just about forecasting, they are about shaping our response to challenges ahead. As we celebrate the unveiling of the 2025 SCP document, let us recognize that its true value lies in its application. We just don't want to read and throw them under the table. I urge all stakeholders present here today, government agencies, non-governmental organizations, private sector actors, civil society organizations, researchers, and the media to champion the use of the SCP in their respective domains. Collaboration and information sharing will be key to maximizing its impact. The challenges posed by climate change demands innovative solutions, and the Ministry of Aviation and Aerospace Development through NiMET will remain at the forefront of these efforts. With the support of policymakers and industry leaders, we can build a more resilient and prosperous Nigeria in furtherance of the renewed hope agenda of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Now, the highlights of the 2025 SCP, which is why we are here today. As with previous years, there are pre-onset rainfall activities that should not be confused with the actual onset of the rainy season. The onset of rain is predicted to be delayed over the northern and central states of Plateau, as well as parts of Kaduna, Niger, Benue, Nasarawa, Taraba, Adamawa, and Kwara. While early onset is expected over the southern states of Delta, Bayelsa, Rivers, Anambra, and sections of Oyo. My mother will hear of this today, she's in Delta. The rest of the country is predicted to have normal onset. Now, earlier than long-term average end of rainy season is predicted over parts of Zamfara, Katsina, Kano, Kaduna, Jigawa, Plateau, Bauchi, Borno, Yobe, Adamawa, Taraba, Niger, Kwara, Kogi, FCT, Ekiti, and Ondo states. A delayed end of season is expected over parts of Kaduna, Nasarawa, Benue, Lagos, Kwara, Taraba, Oyo, Ogun, Cross River, Delta, Akwa Ibom, Ebonyi, Anambra, and Enugu states. The predicted length of rainy season in 2025 is expected to be mostly normal across the country. However, Borno and parts of Yobe states could experience shorter than normal length of season. Remember what happened in Borno last year? Lagos and Nasarawa states are likely to have longer than normal length of seasons in 2025. A normal to below normal annual rainfall is anticipated in most parts of Nigeria compared to the long-term average. Parts of Kebbi, Kaduna, Ebonyi, Cross River, Lagos, Abia, Akwa Ibom states, and the FCT are expected to have above normal annual rainfall amounts. High intensity rainfall is expected in May, June, that may likely result in flash floods in coastal states. So we should be prepared. During the April, May, June season, there is a likelihood of a severe dry spell of above 15 days after the establishment of rainfall in Oyo State. And in Oyo State in particular, the areas are Saki, Iseyin, Ogbomosho, Atisbo, Orelogbe, Isewaju, Olonsogun, Kajola, Iwajowa, and Orire, the areas of Oyo. Moderate dry spell may last up to 15 days. Moderate dry spell that may last up to 15 days is likely to occur in Ekiti, Osun, Ondo, Ogun, Edo, Ebonyi, Anambra, Imo, Abia, Cross River, Delta, Bayelsa, and Akwa Ibom states in the south. However, for the northern states, a severe dry spell that may last up to 21 days is predicted for the June, July, August season of 2025. Now, the little dry season, what they call LDS, also known as the August break, we all know August breaks since we're small, is predicted to begin by late July, which is the normal time. So it's predicted to begin late July and will be severe only in parts of Lagos and Ogun states. The number of days with little or no rainfall will range between 27 to 40 days in those states. That's a long one. Moderate LDS effect is expected over parts of Ogun, Oyo, and Ekiti states. Osun, Oyo, Kwara, and parts of Ondo North are likely to experience light or mild little dry season. Temperatures are expected to be generally above the long-term average across the country. Both daytime and nighttime temperatures are predicted to be warmer than the long-term average over most parts of the country in January, February, March, and May 2025. Now, details of the prediction and socio-economic implications for various sectors of our national economy are contained in the document we are going to unveil this morning. So what I just said is a summary. In line with the United Nations Early Warnings for All initiative, this prediction serves as an early warning tool to stakeholders, governments at all levels, and the general public for timely preparedness against potential hazards associated with surplus or deficit rains, floods, and high or low temperatures, as well as dry spells in parts of the country, among others. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me seize this opportunity to deepen our understanding, strengthen our partnerships, and reaffirm our commitment to building a resilient and sustainable society. The SCP is not just a prediction, it is a blueprint for progress, resilience, and hope. The milestone we have achieved so far and the reality of today's public presentation couldn't have been possible without the support of the federal government of Nigeria, led by the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. We thank him so much for all the support he has given to us. It is my hope that all stakeholders will make good and timely use of the information provided in this document to take informed decisions that will improve our productivity and reduce risk of exposure to weather and climate-related disasters in 2025. Now, DG, as a round-off, make sure you sell this document to the Minister of Agriculture. We are working for him. Don't give him free. I told you before I came here. Your survival depends on us. So don't give him free. They have a budget. They have budget. They should pay. Thank you and God bless you all. Thank you.